It is officially day one of being offline. I have been offline for about 4 hours. The first 4 hours were super chill because actually, even though I slept last night, I actually slept even more. I spent the first however long sort of laying in bed, just gazing at the ceiling and just like, I wasn't meditating, but it was almost meditating, just allowing thoughts to flow through my head and just kind of like doing nothing with them, just letting them be. And this is something that I have kind of learnt to do since being in nature. Sometimes I would get up in the morning, sit in the hammock just there and kind of like just be, look at things, observe. It's almost like meditating because there's no judgment of thought, you know. Anyway, yeah, I just sat and I just gazed up at the ceiling and just kind of was like, yeah. And then I sort of fell asleep. In the past, I've been really guilty of sleeping. Like, I felt like if I sleep, it's unproductive. And today I just was like, do you know what? Let yourself sleep. Like, just do whatever. Like, you know, that's kind of been my morning so far. I mean, 2 days offline, I don't know how challenging it's going to be because I already don't spend a lot of time online. I'm already feeling like I might want more. But we'll see, because the nighttime is going to be the most interesting time, because to be honest, the nighttime is when it all happens, I guess. Like, then I struggle to sleep at night. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give myself a tattoo. This is one thing I love to do. I love to give myself tattoos. I love to decorate my skin with tattoos. And so I'm going to do that. And this is the piece that I already had drawn up. I'm going to show you. And I basically found this old stamp. So this is Hermes, the Greek god, with his name and the number 17. So I've already stenciled it up previously. So it's ready to go on the skin. The difficult thing is that I'm not left-handed, but I'm having to use my left hand because this is my empty arm. So everything I'm doing on here currently has to be with I have to tattoo it with my left hand, which is really difficult, but I'm doing an all right job of it so far. So I love Hermes. He is the Greek god of communication, and mind, you know, like I really love mental stimulation and thinking. But the reason I've put the number 17 on there is because in this particular tarot deck I have, the number 17 or card number 17 is directly linked to Gemini. I do like to write songs, write poems and communicate, and so I really want to strengthen those areas of my chart. And so Gemini is on the cusp of my 10th house, and that is the house that I have Mercury in too. And so I'm basically trying to bring energy to those planets. So 17, I'm going to stencil that on, I'm going to tattoo it, and welcome communication, higher mind, and all that kind of stuff into my life and into this next chapter. I'm going to put him on this arm right in here somewhere. So yeah, that's the game plan for now. And who knows what comes later, really. But let's get this stenciled on. Okay, so I'm gonna need to strap my needle to something. So I picked up some bamboo, and now I'm just gonna chop it in 2 pieces. So let's get this for you. It's nasty because it is bloody mosquitoes galore. Okay, so that's bamboo. Already given everything a wipe down here, and I'll just have to wipe the bamboo down too. But I'm not really fussed about that kind of stuff when it's myself, because it's me, and I'm just kind of like, you know, I'm clean, but I'm not a hyper clean person, you know what I mean? I try not to be afraid of nature. If something's meant to come and get me in nature, then it's going to come get me, do you know what I mean? But like, I'm just not going to be like freaking out about things in nature and dirt and mud and stuff. I will obviously alcohol wipe my skin, So I'm not that crazy, but I will do that like before jabbing the needle into me. So it'll be like there on my arm. So now it's time to strap up the old needles and get to work and allow thought to flow through me. So actually, I did have a thought earlier I needed to jot down. I have a page in my book where I write about reading the chart. Like if something comes to me and I'm like, oh, when you're reading someone's chart, check that, check that. Okay, so let's get on with the tattoo now. That's where we're at so far. It is difficult with the left hand. It isn't going to be perfect, but man, I don't mind really. Like, it's the look I like, you know. So I don't like things too neat, too perfect. I really like rustic, hand done, you know. Anyway, I'm going to keep going with this. It is now 6 o'clock and this is the point as it starts getting dark that I guess I would usually end up maybe messaging friends, speaking to my mom. When I'm watching YouTube, I like to analyse people and analyse like, I just like to analyse different types of people. Just kind of watch like randoms, you know, and just kind of like be like, wonder what, like, you know, just wonder about people's lives and stuff. And so normally maybe I'll be doing that right now. And the tattoo, stay tuned because I will show you how that went. But at the moment I'm just lying here like looking outside. This is like mosquito hour actually, like the mosquitoes get pretty wild at this time. So usually I cave myself in and I don't know, get on with some stuff, do some stuff. Without the, without like the internet, without doing any of that stuff, I'm just gazing outside, you know what I mean? Like, it's really easy to distract yourself with the internet, whether that's just like scrolling on Pinterest, whether that's watching YouTube videos, whether that's messaging people. Like, it's quite easy to just be on the internet and find stuff to do on there. And not that it's a bad thing at all, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of practicing my skills of my analytical skills because I like astrology and I like reading the charts. When I watch people, I think about those energies and just qualities of man, do you know what I mean? So it is purposeful in some way to me, but it is interesting to see what you do kind of without the internet. I have got the curtains open and I'll keep them open tonight. I'll show you the old view. So we've got the old window there that I can see from. And then here is me just laying in the bed. And this is the outside. Oh, it's nice. Nature starts to sound really loud. There's a nice hum, a nice ring. So yeah, that I guess is me for now, and I'll update you when I feel necessary, to be honest. So yeah, let's just see kind of what happens in, I guess, complete silence, complete disconnection from the world. It's basically been like an hour and a half since I finished the tattoo. And the first thing I've noticed is that time is moving much